So we are seeding what? Canola and corn. So Serenar, you'll have to switch yours from beets to corn.
Beets.
Feel the beets.
Oh, hope you know where you're going, Junkyard. I'm following you. I missed which field we're doing.
I only told you 4 times.
I wasn't listening, so
rubbish.
there you go. That's my excuse.
Well, her excuse is she talked over me every time I did it.
You didn't say a field number. You definitely
Yes, I
didn't.
did. Definitely. Okay,
Okay,
well,
I'm going to take the lead in a minute, and then I'll just go on a magical mystery tour.
Dang
Oh
it, this
my
thing is
gosh.
loud.
Junkyard agrees with me, and he wouldn't do that unless it was absolutely true, because otherwise he'd make fun of me. So,
What number did you say? Mike's was on another road right now. I'll just follow Mike.
the corn's going
I
to
know.
7, canola to 6. So,
Nope,
so
okay. There we are.
Serenar, you'll be turning to the left, right where
Okay.
I'm at now.
I knew that.
And you'll see Mike is there.
I knew that.
And I don't know what these two are doing up here.
I don't know.
Everyone's following you.
Figuring that out. Oh yeah. Just wait. See,
Right, we'll just
you
go.
make me think I was in the wrong place.
I didn't
I
make
shouldn't
you think
listen to you.
anything.
I didn't know what we were doing, but we're right in the right place.
Lesson number 1, never listen to Hitman.
Alright, so
Thank
we're
you,
going to go around.
again.
I'm actually going to turn around and go clockwise. We're going clockwise. Junkyard is compacting all the soil. Alright, so we're going to go clockwise. We'll each go around once, and then we'll get... Oh my gosh, now I'm... Fuel warning, fuel warning.
Oh. Who isn't prepared then?
This tractor
No,
is
it
so
just
loud.
came up red now.
Yeah, I'm just messing. Can't go in a straight line though. It's a tractor, not me. It's me. I don't know. It's all over the road. We're front weightage. Why do you do that? Couple additional weight. There.
Alright, so run, field we go. When we're done going run the field, we'll use GPS and go up and down the field. Whee! So I watched a very instructional video yesterday. Meanwhile, Trillian's like, "Oh gosh, he's not gonna talk about that, is he?" Yep, I am. Called That Sugar Film, and
I don't care.
so
Go for it.
What the video says is that during the 50s, there was a kind of a war between the food giants where they were saying that people were getting obese. One camp saying it's sugar, the other camp saying it's fat, and the sugar won out. Even though, when you look at the evidence, I don't think it's the case. If anything, it went the wrong way, and that the sugar, refined sugars are worse for you than the fats. So what that means is when you look around, go to the mall, and you look at the people, and probably many of us were here, and it's just everybody is eating too much sugar. So when you look at, say, things that say they're low fat, healthy for you, when you actually look at the ingredients, they got low fat because they replaced the fat with sugar to keep the calories. And so what you've got is your body can't deal with a lot of that sugar, so it just throws it in the fat cells. That's really the kind of, in a nutshell, version. I mean, there's more obviously to the science. You can start talking about glucose and fructose and lactose and fructose is what they're saying is actually the worst. And you think, well, that's fruit sugar. How can that be the worst? Well, it's because of the concentration, like high fructose corn syrup is in so much stuff, and it is so bad for you. No, that's not true. It is not bad for you if you get your fructose from actually eating fruit. Juice does not count, and the reason for that is because when you look at, say, an apple, and you eat an apple,
Fiber.
look at all that fiber, all that stuff you get, plus a little bit of sugar. Fruit juice gets rid of all the fiber, all the stuff that tells your body, hey, I'm full, that was a great meal. Gets rid of all that, and you just drink the concentrated sugar, and that's not good for you. So anyway, as of yesterday, I watched the video yesterday and immediately changed my diet. Immediately. And
Good for
wow.
you.
It's not easy, and it's really it's really addictive. It's amazing how addictive sugar is, and how many foods that you love are like, oh my gosh, that is just pure poison. I won't even, I mean, soft drinks, duh. But other things that you think, oh, they must be good for me. They say, you know, the healthy choice and low fat. That's not necessarily better for you. So you got to look at the ingredients and then know what you're looking for. So one of the things you're looking for is the sugars, fructose, corn syrup. Yeah. Now, well, your best bet is just to eat fruits and vegetables, obviously, and meals prepared from basic foods. Anyway, I won't monopolize this anymore, so you guys can.
Well, I'm part of this as well. I've recently changed my diet and been to the gym again, and been about 6 or 7 weeks now, and I'm feeling tons better for it. I've really cut my carbs, cut my sugar, up my protein, and I feel much, much better for it. So I definitely concur. Sugar is evil, but everything in moderation. You gotta have some sugar.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody's going to tell me that fruit juice is really bad for you. It's like anything else, it's moderation, it's the amount. And this has been Health with Hitman, yes. Alright, so I dropped this to 5.9. Did you get the... I just said it now. Did you get it, Junkyard? Trillion. So you should get... You'll see me on the line. Oh, do you remember how to open GPS?
Blinds.
The line should line up the direction I'm facing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them at all.
You're
Where?
probably grabbing
Probably
Junkyards.
copying from Junkyard, yeah.
Okay, there you go. I gotta go back and get fuel.
I don't use GPS, so that's why my lines will be all over the shop.
Or Mike. You should use GPS, it's excellent. Got it now? Good. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Just gonna go get some fuel. I think I have to go back to the farm for that.
I think, yeah. Or there's one in town with the farms.
Yep, looks like I gotta go to the farm. Where is it at the farm? I don't recall. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You know what? I never even did a recording test. I hope I'm recording. Oh, well.
It's like me, it was recording in a really weird resolution. I don't know what I did.
Oh well, hope for the best.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I just had a nightmare. Are we supposed to be seeding corn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're both on corn.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't worry, we checked.
Yeah,
We
good,
checked.
good. Just, my heart leapt then. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, check. Just go with it. Sorry, I didn't see it till just now.
I didn't even ponder the question. I just went.
Oh yeah, I don't know why you would wait. Just go and get fuel.
I put
Maybe
too
you
much
felt
faith
that.
in me, you were.
Might have thought that because I said I'll be back. So
I'll be back.
he's like,
Hasta la
why do
vista.
I care?
Sugar and beets, yeah. So Hitman, when you cut out all the sugar, did you feel a massive energy slump while your body got over
Yes.
it? Yeah.
I'm also hypoglycemic, so I did have we have homemade apple cider. Just we crush the apples, and the unrefined juice is called cider.
Mhm.
And so I had a tiny, like half a cup, which is 125 milliliters. I don't know what that is in ounces. A tiny amount. I had to have that to balance my sugar level because I was feeling sick. I've had problems before, so I could feel it coming on. So I did have to. Yesterday, that's all I had for sugary food was that. So after I watched the video. But like granola bars, you think, oh wow, granola bar, that should be good for you. No, it's held together. It's glued together by sugar. I mean, it's a sugar bar. It's better than a candy bar, but
I mean,
still
stuff
sugar.
like that's got honey in it, yogurt sweetened with honey, that's probably your best bet.
Yogurt's
mean,
not.
Well,
They-
I don't know. Yeah, low
Well,
fat
you-
is usually high sugar.
Yeah,
you say.
exactly. Yeah. Now we have we buy yogurt that's high in fat. It's 11% MF, and that doesn't have all that sugar in it. I mean, I imagine it still does. I haven't looked at it, but yeah, you're right. Replacing the fat with the sugar is not a good idea. Now, again, moderation is the big thing.
Oh, hey, Mikey,
Ice.
nice.
Reducing soda drinks. On the video, it shows a 17-year-old guy from Kentucky who's been drinking cans of Mountain Dew every day for his life, and he has no teeth. He smiled, and it's, oh my gosh, it was a horror show when he opened his mouth. So he went to the dentist, and they started pulling teeth, and I had to kind of skip that part. I couldn't watch it. When I was a kid, I was raised where we didn't have sugary stuff at all. Like we didn't have pop, or soda. We didn't have candy bars or any of that stuff. Halloween was the only time we got anything like that. So we still had, the sugary cereals and stuff. But my teeth, after I left home and had no dental plan, my teeth after about 7 years till I had a dental plan, just what a difference. Because I started, I was living on cigarettes and sugar for 7 years, and yeah. Now I quit smoking when I started when I was 13, quit when I was 26, quit cold turkey, and that was the hardest thing I've ever done, and it changed my life because I could see that, it was a good motivator. I could see that, if I can do this, I can do anything I put my mind to. So this getting off sugar and changing my diet, eating more healthy foods, because we grow a lot of our own food. I just not a vegetable. I don't like vegetables very much, and I have to change that. So I know I can. I mean, I quit smoking. I can do this easy peasy. So, but
You
it's
got
sugar.
this.
Well, it's an addiction. It definitely is an addiction.
Yeah, where does your diet plan stand on diet sodas like sucralose and aspartame?
Oh my gosh,
that
that's
stuff?
just poison. Those artificial sweeteners are just poison. I wouldn't touch them.
So I still drink a lot of pop with artificial sweeteners in. I know I shouldn't, but I still do.
Just drink the regular stuff. In my opinion, I would drink the refined sugar over the sweeteners.
I have drunk a lot more water than I used to.
Yeah.
It was like a challenge one week that I set for myself, drinking 2 liters of water a day, and now I'm hitting it no problem, even though I thought, how can I possibly have this much water and not explode?
Get used to it. You have to have good water too. I bought a Berkey water filter, and I
Yeah,
was
we
filtering
filter
my
our
water pretty
now,
well.
even though our water's
Yeah.
lovely.
Well, mine's rainwater, and so it's soft water collected off my roof, and sits in a tank, and then goes through two kind of a foam type filters, and then goes through ultraviolet, and then through a ceramic filter. So you're down to, I don't know if that's 0.1 micron or something. It's really, really fine. And that still get a bit, when the water would warm up, you could smell a little bit of organic. So I bought this Berkey water filter, which doesn't use electricity. It's just gravity fed through filter.
Is it like a charcoal type filter?
Sorta, yeah.
We got one of them
And-
in our fridge, not built into the fridge, but just like a jug that you change the filters out every now and again.
Well,
That's
it made a
pretty
huge difference because now I can drink even if the water gets a bit warm. Normally I couldn't drink it unless it was cold. Now I can drink it. Doesn't matter. I don't. There's no taste at all. It's delicious. Matter of fact, I have a swig of it right now, and that gives everybody else a chance to get a word in before I start talking again.
No, well done though. It's very difficult cutting out the sugar. I still haven't managed it.
It's funny when I look back at the videos we've made, and the videos where have been the most bouncy and had the most fun, and I felt I did the best recording that I had been doing. When I look back, it was because I drank a can of Coke before I recorded, and I was on my sugar high at my peak when I'm the sharpest, and I don't want to be a slave to that, so I'll get that. I think once you get off that bouncing up and down with your blood sugar, that it does affect your brain. It definitely affects your brain. They, scan brains and seen the difference. And they've identified, I can't remember what the chemicals put out by your brain are, like, can't think of them off the top of my head. They're ones everybody who's listening to this probably would have heard of. I just can't think of what they are at the top of my head.
I can think of a few, but I don't know what they're used for.
Though, I think once I've been off the sugar a while, I will be able to think of them off the top of my head, because I think when you're at a low point, it does, for me anyway, it affects, I get sluggish. My mind gets sluggish when I'm not on that sugar high. And that's an addiction. There's really, is it like alcohol or anything else? Yeah, I think it is, because that affects your brain, and it affects, for instance, when your sugar's low and you see something sweet, your brain says, gimme, 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 gimme.
Yeah, you want it, but
It
it's only a
wants that
temporary
fix.
relief.
Right. That is an addiction, in my opinion, anyway. I guess that's your body telling you, your brain is telling you, get that, get that, get that. That is the definition of an addiction, I think.
The thing is, it doesn't fill you up, so you can have a donut, but it's not going to fill you up for like hours, like, say, a chicken breast or some tuna would.
Right. Unless see, that was the thing, is fine, you have a piece of chicken, but then you go and you put sauce on it, which is almost pure sugar, to make it taste nice and sweet and taste good. Because you get conditioned to, if it isn't
I
sweet,
don't know.
it
I've
doesn't
got
taste
very
good.
used to plain chicken over the last few weeks.
Well, I have too. I don't put it. The only thing on mine is salt and pepper.
Yeah, I like pepper.
Sometimes
I
the
stay
chicken
away
I
from the
have
salt, but I love pepper.
I have a bit of mesquite flavoring, but again, no sugar really in that. Well, there is a tiny bit, but a little bit I sprinkle on. There's nothing there.
What's mesquite? Like a pepper?
Yeah, it's kind of a. Yeah, mesquite is wood, so yeah, it's got like a wood smoke flavor. Yeah.
I like my chicken like wood. Barky. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I'm ruining this field with my wonky lines.
Having fun over there, Mike?
You triggered yet?
You're not allowed to leave till you get your mess cleaned up. Sarah's like, no, it's the tractor. It's the tractor's fault. All that for, yeah, that'll fix it up. Well, there's 2/3 of the video gone with me and my rant, so well, sorry if anyone is offended by it. I don't see how you could possibly be so, but if you love sugar and you feel it's the best thing since sliced bread, as long as it's not sliced white bread, that's...
Does this mean we're not planting sugar beets anymore? That's the important question.
Because that'll be triggered if we plant sugar.
Sure, why not?
So if someone runs up to you with a sugar beet, will you run away?
Nope.
blood
Fine, you know
sugar,
what? Eat it raw, go ahead. You cannot possibly get as much sugar out of that to do you harm before you're so full of sugar beet that you can't eat anymore. See, eating stuff like that is fine. Who can possibly say that don't eat fruit and vegetables because they're bad for you? If that's not the dumbest thing. Sure, fine, if it's something that's poisonous to humans, yeah, okay, I get it. But, don't eat too many apples because there's sugar, be bad for you. Who would ever say such a thing? Like, you can't eat as many apples like you'd be throwing up before you'd ever eat any to get to near the amount of sugar you get from just a glass of juice. So yeah. Anyway, you got to use your head. You got to use common sense. Look at the labels. The companies have been forced to put that nutritional information on the labels for a reason. But it's not just there for dietitians. It's there for you to look at, to see what you're eating. Use the internet. I mean, how many of you have a search engine on your phone? I don't, but I imagine most of you do. Well, use it.
Smartphones be smart.
I'm reading it, Junkyard. I saw you were offended, but I didn't care.
Familiar. Well, for a while I was doing the juice detox, where all I had was fruit and vegetable juice, but it was because of all the sugar in the juice.
Yeah.
You have to have more vegetables than you do fruit, because otherwise the same thing will happen. And you can't do that forever. It's only like temporary for like a few weeks or even a few days. But I had good luck on that. I lost about a stone, so it does work, just not
Don't
permanently.
know what a stone is. I live in the rest of the world. We don't
14
know what a stone
pounds.
is. Okay.
14 pounds.
And so meanwhile, everybody, the rest of the world whose metric is like, what's a pound? Is that
I don't know,
a
about
dollar amount?
0.3,
No, wait. Okay, it's
0.4
weight
of a kilo.
now.
Thing is, all my food tracking stuff is in calories and stuff, but then my weight is in kilograms. So it's just metric versus imperial. We Brits, we like to switch it up.
I get confused when you look at the recipes and it goes on about cups.
I know.
I've
How
got
do
these
you know how
measuring
big a
scoops
cup
that
is?
measuring cups, but I still don't know what it is. You're actually in the shop buying it. It doesn't say this is how many cups.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I've got
How
these
much
little
of this am I
measuring
gonna
scoop
waste?
things that are apparently supposed to be a cup, a third of a cup, a quarter of a cup. Yeah, so that's half
Yeah.
a cup.
Well,
That's what I
do you
use.
not just, if you have internet on your phone, just get a conversion page open and just type it in right there on your phone.
Yeah, but sometimes it depends on the measuring what.
How big's
Like-
your cup?
Yeah, the depends
Oh,
on the
I
actual
getcha.
item,
I like
like
how
the density and stuff. I did try using calculators. It's more
I
confusing.
looked at cereal this morning and they talk about cups and grams. Like,
Oh my
like,
gosh,
this is
a portion
30
of cereal
grams,
is just
but it's half a cup.
pitifully small. I've
Oh, I
tried
know,
to measure
it's-
out an
yep.
actual portion. It's just,
There's nothing in the bowl.
Mhm.
it's just sitting there at the bottom of the bowl looking so sad. It's like, that cannot possibly be a portion. Fill it up.
No.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
4
okay.
cornflakes
There.
is a portion.
20 grams of cornflakes barely covers the bottom of the bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
8 crisps, chips, whatever, depending on where you live. We call them chips here. We call them crisps. Have 8 crisps.
Crisps. Oh,
That's a
I love
serving.
crisps so much.
Really? A serving to what? A baby? No, actually, I wouldn't give a baby crisp, but you know what I mean. Like, that's not a serving. 8 chips.
I know. Or you
Oh,
open the bag thinking there's a lot of crisps in here, and then there's like mostly empty air, and then 8 crisps. Oh, there we go. That's why it's only 40 calories.
On that video, the guy I mentioned about his teeth, his mother was there and just crying and said, "Oh, I wish I could take the pain that he's taking right now and all this." It's like, well, why didn't you think about that when you raised him on?
You were feeding him it.
But anyway, the guy said that, I don't know if it's one of his relatives or a friend or something, has a baby, 3 years old, and drinks like, I don't know, half a dozen cans of Mountain Dew in a day, and they put it in the bottle for the kid, the baby,
Oosh.
for the kid. It's like,
My
what
goodness.
are you? That isn't help. What are you doing? Get them addicted early, I guess. Wow.
Hmm.
You wait till 6 to get them smoking, or what? Like, oh my gosh. Can't give the baby. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I've made a right mess of this corner.
Uh-oh. Junkyard says, uh-oh. Quick, end the episode. Why? What happened? Nothing?
Who's in the pond?
Okay.
Do we have a pond? If so, who's in it?
No? Yes?
Hmm.
Did you get caught on something? No, I see you up ahead there. There's a
You run
pond.
out of fuel?
Okay, there is a pond, but you're not in it.
Oh.
Oh,
look
you
at
see.
glance.
Grass and stuff. You hit. Oh.
Rainbow
alright.
field, yay!
Well, was it very long that you did that? Because we'll just have to plow it. We'll do it after. Oh, okay. See, I was reading. 2 tractor lines.
I see a green dash.
Well, that's
on the
alright.
map,
We can
please.
we'll just plow it and seed it. It's no big deal.
And dock you a day's pay.
And
Therefore you get
cleanse
minus nothing.
You get paid with air.
You get 2
Stop
hours
hogging it
less
all.
nothing.
You're using too much. You have to hold your breath for an hour. Okay, well, I guess I was gonna go that way, but I guess we'll go over here and debrief. Started typing and he forgot to hit T, I bet. Possibly. This junkyard over here must be. I don't see the grass yet. Where is it?
See a dark patch field.
I passed it? Oh, okay.
Can't be that bad then.
Does anyone else just laugh their rear end off every time they see cars squealing in dirt on the movies? Dukes of
Yeah.
Hazzard was really bad for that. You know, a car would go squealing around the corner on the dirt road. Like, what? I don't see a junkyard. Is that maybe over there? I thought it was right here.
Line he was in.
Mine must
Back
be
in the middle
blind.
of the field.
Oh, okay, over here. Oh, I see. Well, Trillian, why did you let that happen? Responsible for him.
Oh, Narp.
Narp.
Not responsible for anything.
Don't worry, Junkyard. Not responsible. It's Trillian's fault.
Wait, wait.
Okay. See, look, he backed you up. Oh, welcome to hashtag city.
Oh, I made it like this.
Wait, get to join the
Just
club.
ignore this side of the field, Mike. It's fine.
So, Mike, you're taking a stab at recording today, are you?
Gotta start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to do an extended episode and then we can watch Junkyard Meltdown. Whoa. It's all fun and games till someone implodes. Well, actually, that's when the fun and games starts. Never mind. Unless it's me. In which case, you guys are all jerks.
Quiet without fat insulting you, isn't it? Every 5 minutes.
You might get 1 or 2 out there, Junkyard, but then you're gonna be sitting at a menu screen.
Junkyard was kicked from the server.
Oh. Well, we're just about out of time for today. These fields. Did I mention? You know what? I haven't
big.
mentioned this whole episode how big the fields are. Just not used to it after playing on little maps.
It's all good.
Bob
My
it
wonky
along.
lines notwithstanding.
Not long
And
at
someone
all,
better
till
teach me how to
17.
use GPS mod at some point.
Oh, there
Yeah,
won't
don't
be
bother.
any. And
Don't bother
17
learning
comes along.
anything here. Yeah, 17 will be here, and then we'll be back to no mods at all.
Yeah.
Should we just go back and play some Farming Sim 13 just to spin everybody out?
Mm,
Hey, there's
Say
one.
farm sims, don't say which one. The
You know
after
what, though?
17 comes out.
yeah. Yeah, new farm
Look how
sim.
different it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, look how different it is. Wow, it looks terrible. What did they do to it? Tell you though, if we went back to 13 right now, we'd be like, oh, I liked this better. Oh, I liked this better. Let's go back. probably. I mean, if that were the case, we would have already gone back. So
I did
I
like
think they're
13.
making improvements.
Still do.
Better than this.
No jet
No,
wash.
on balance, I think this is better.
No jet wash. Also,
No
no
logs.
skidding sideways across the field.
No, but no launching
No dirt.
combines onto roofs, so, you know, there's upsides and downsides.
I was about to say there's no derpy physics, and then I realized, oh wait, log explosion. Remember that? Or
Aside from the log
Lognado.
explosions, yeah. But then Farming Sim had, yet, well done Junkyard, yet Farming Sim 13 had bale explosions.
I wish they'd sort the bales and not treat them as vehicles. Because that's why we can't use bales. It's on a multiplayer recording. It's just too laggy having a bunch of bales. Bad. Yeah. They do. They're hidden inside though. That's why the bales kind of.
Is that why they scatter so weirdly?
Alright, well, does anyone else have any parting remarks here before we finish off?
Nope.
Well, alright then. Alright, so as Junker says, till next time, take care, folks.
Thanks for watching.
Ta-da!
Bye for now. Gosh, I hope that recorded.